Welcome to Caribbean Global Network News and Sports. I'm Scott Wilson. In today's headlines, Clarendon bloodletting continues. And in sports, Reggae Boyz advance to the Gold Cup semis. Clarendon bloodletting continues just hours after the Minister of Security toured police districts in the southern and central areas of the parish and later met with stakeholders to set out an action plan against crime. 4 people were shot, 1 fatally. Friday night, a man was shot dead and 3 others shot and injured in a shop in Cocoa Peace in Upper Clarendon. The deceased has been identified as 27-year-old Jermaine Walters of Wood Hall in the parish. Information reaching CGN is that sometime after 8 p.m., the 4 men were gambling at a shop in Cocoa Peace when an armed man entered the establishment. The man then opened fire, hitting the men before fleeing the scene. The injured men were assisted to the hospital where Walters was pronounced dead. The condition of the 3 wounded men who remained hospitalized are not known at this time. Still in Clarendon, a woman has been hospitalized after she was stabbed multiple times. Her house set ablaze in Pleasant Valley in the parish Sunday morning. Her spouse, 20-year-old Mark Riley, who the police are speculating was the attacker, perished in the fire. The woman is hospitalized in serious condition. Jamaica suffering billions in losses from online crime. Cyber hackers are having a field day with cybercrime that has seen Jamaica losing in excess of $12 billion in 2016 alone. According to the director of the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, Colonel Desmond Edwards, cybercrime is the most nefarious of the challenges that law enforcement officials will face going forward. Edwards, who was speaking at a recent presentation to officials who work in border control, noted that cybercrime is the new frontier for criminal enterprises. Pointing out that it was the norm to focus on physical borders, he said cyber criminals operate in a virtual space, which means there's no defined border. Edwards said once there is access to the internet and a computer platform, one can do this pretty much anywhere in the world. Edwards believes the estimated loss to cybercrime is much more than the 12 billion Jamaican dollars, but the full disclosure might not be forthcoming because of possible reputational damage to those most affected. Teen in custody after trying to extort doctor. A 17-year-old youth of a Clarendon address is now in police custody after he allegedly attempted to extort a medical doctor in St. Catherine. Reports from the Forepass police are that about 10:49 a.m. on Thursday, the teen sent a message to the St. Catherine-based doctor demanding a sum of money and making threats for non-compliance toward the demand. The police were alerted and a digital forensic analysis was done which implicated the teen. He was subsequently arrested and charged with demanding money with menace. He's to appear in the Clarendon Parish Court on Friday. And in sports, Reggae Boyz advanced to Gold Cup semis. The Reggae Boyz are still very much in contention for the coveted 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup title after their 1-0 win over Panama. The Jamaicans, who now advanced to the semi-finals, played Panama inside the Lincoln Financial Field on Sunday, exciting their many fans who turned out in their colors to represent. Darren Mattock scored from the penalty spot in the 75th minute after Michael Murillo was called for a handball from a free kick by Leon Bailey. The win has booked Jamaica a place in Wednesday's semi-final for the 3rd consecutive tournament, having been beaten finalists in 2015 and 2017. Haiti's historic win leaves players in tears. It was tears and more tears as Haiti pulled off a historic win on Saturday night in Houston, Texas, qualifying for a CONCACAF Gold Cup semi-final for the first time in its history after rallying from a 2-goal deficit to defeat Canada 3-2 in the quarterfinals. A very emotional team member, Steven Saba, in an interview with CONCACAF.com, said he literally cried. He felt amazing and he couldn't be any happier. Coming from a 2-love deficit, Saba said they hung in there just like in the group stages. Come second half, he said they put it all out there and took some risks. But in the end, he said the team got what they wanted, a victory. The victory also set off scenes of joy and celebration back home in the streets of Haiti. Next up for Haiti is a semi-final date with 7-time Gold Cup champions Mexico on Tuesday in Phoenix. That's it for your CGN News and Sports. I'm Scott Wilson. Pleasant viewing.